So welcome to White Oak Campground here at Douthat State Park. This is the entrance here. This is how most people probably come in, is coming towards the camera here. And then as you come in, you'd go across over to the main office there, which you can kind of see through the trees. All the reservations are posted there outside. Then as you leave, you just come around, make a left, that will come back towards us. And then you come over here to the campground and turn right to come in. Can't say this for certain, but I believe White Oak Campground is probably the oldest campground here. You can just tell by the railroad ties and some of the stuff that is there. It looks a little older, but it's still a great campground. We do enjoy staying here. As you come in, you'll see the little dumpster there on the left. That is the only dumpster. So it is a bit of a hike if you're going to walk your trash out to the dumpster. And the other thing I wanted to show is this low water bridge coming in. If there's ever any flooding, they would close this campground. But it appears pretty narrow, but at the same time, I've seen very large RVs cross it with no issues. So as you come into White Oak Campground, there's actually a trailhead right here. This is Beards Gap Hollow. It goes off to the left on the road here. It also says it goes towards Locust Gap Trail. And you can hike or ride bicycles on this trail. I think most of the trails here you can actually ride bicycles on. So this is the road coming into White Oak Campground. As you come up, all traffic has to turn this way to the right. The first site there on the left, that's going to be the camp host site. All sites in White Oak Campground have 30 amp hookups for RVs and also just a regular 120 volt outlet. But I'm not sure about the camp host site. That one may have 50 amp. Not 100% sure. But this is site one right here. Next one here where that Jayco is, that is site number 2. And as usual, I'll try to put up the links and stuff on some overlays as they pop up. This is going to be a little out of order here, but this one where the motorhome is, that is site number 4. This one here, a nice pull through, this is site number 3. Some of these sites down in this section are pretty long. This is site number 5. And all these, there's a big embankment down in behind, but you can hear the creek running through really nice. This one here is site number 6. This one here with this pop-up, that's site number 7. Very shaded here pretty much throughout this entire campground. This should be site number 8. And these are all pretty long. Where the Airstream is, that is site number 9. Next one here, that's site 10. I believe we've stayed in 10 and 11 before. Coleman camper is, that is number 11. Right there's site number 12. Here's site number 13. Site 14, I believe I stayed in that one, and that was kind of hard to get level. The nose of the camper was really low. And we're coming back around towards the bathhouse here. Speaking of the bathhouse, soda machine, pot of water over there, showers are on the backside. If you can see it in the distance, there's also where you can get your wood is right on the other side there of the back bathhouse. The dump station is also on the other side. I'll show that here in just a little bit. Okay, so we're back to where sites 5 to 14 cut down to the right. It's a nice back end site here. Site 15. This here pull through, this is site 16. It's nice your campsite. Your camper would look right up the mountain there. This is 17. All these you're because of the slant, your nose ends up pretty low. This is site 18 right here. So back in site 19. So here's site 20. I don't believe I've mentioned it yet, but starting next year, all these sites you can reserve a specific site, where this year you're just guaranteed a site, but when you get here you pick the one you want. So this is site 21. Again, all these you can hear the creek. You might even be able to hear it right now in the background. It's good for sleeping for sure. These next couple are a little more level. This is site 22. This one here where the R pod is, that's site 23. Hi. This is site 24. It's a little bit smaller, but still easy, can fit an RV and a truck. This is site 25. Come back on this side for 26. Site 27. Next side here, this is 28. Site 29. And you just follow the road right back around again. So as you come out, going towards the exit of the campground, here's the dump station. It's here on the left. Like I said, it's just on the back side of the bathhouse here. This does tend to back up on Sundays. I think we've been 4 or 5 deep at times, but there's the dump station. Another view of the camp host site and the firewood here. And it looks like the camp host site is actually site 30, so that'll probably always show as being not available, but that is the camp host site. And finally, if you reserve this site and you have an RV, you're gonna have to drive all the way around the campground just to come back here. But this is site 31. And I'll walk over here and show the electrical, since nobody's in this one. There's your water hookup. Here's your electric, like I said, just 30 amp and then regular 120 volt outlet.